all day. I'm almost there. Oh man, I can't feel my butt. I can't feel my thighs. I can't feel my heart. But I'm so full of life. By myself. Woo! But I got God's love and God's energy all around me. Woo! Wait till I get to the top. I don't even know what it looks like yet, but y'all have to see this.
My life changed forever on July 15th. Like, my life will never be the same. Since July 15th, I don't want to use the word lost, but I'll explain why I'm using it. I lost over $500,000. Money that I'll never get back. Money that nobody's coming to give me back. For things that I've caused, you know? The second the bomb threat happened on July 15th, every single dollar I invested into the event, because I invested my money, was lost. The second a bomb threat happened, the second the call came in, all my money was lost. But I recognize that even if that money were in my bank account right now, I would not be happier than I am right now, if that makes sense, because money does not make you happy at the end of the day. And the things I spent money on, I'm glad to have spent it. So to everybody in my life who has received a penny from it, you know who you are. I love you guys, and knowing that it went to you makes me happy. What I think hurt the most, more than the money, is realizing what my value was in other people's lives and other people's hearts. I'm not gonna sit here and explain to you details or tell you who and what and why and when, but I'm just gonna say it like this. I think the hardest realization for me is learning the fact that when you're of value to someone and somebody can get something from you, oh man, that person will love you. That person needs you. That person, like, literally to your face loves you. But the second you're no longer of use to that person doesn't give a flying F about you at all. Literally, I don't care who it is, friends, family, business partners. If that person only has you in their life because you have something to give them, the second you no longer have that thing to give, you're as important as trash that they see on the side of the road. And I saw that every single day since July 15th. You know, I've had one friend come up to me and say, so-and-so friends are talking shit about you. And then I go to those friends and they say, so-and-so friends are talking shit about you. And then by the time you get to the end of the rabbit hole, you find out, oh shit, so everybody's talking shit about me? But to my face, nobody's saying anything. Not only that, I did write a suicide note. I did. And I plan to read it on YouTube and upload it as a final video and all this stuff. But I think what hurt the most was I sent that suicide note to somebody I thought cared about me so damn much. So damn much. And the reply I got in an email to such a trusted like moment where I sent this person something so freaking vulnerable, hoping and praying that this person was gonna call my line, fly to me, see me, and be like, are you okay? The response I got was, whatever you do, we're here for you. The next week after that, I can't even get into it. Man, I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Currently lost. I'm all the way. Woo! I'm all the way at the top, but I lost the red markers that tell me where to go. I want to show you guys the top though. There has to be a top. The beauty isn't the destination. The beauty isn't where I'm going. The beauty is the road that it took to get there. You know what? I'm gonna make my own end of the mountain. I'm gonna climb up here. I'm taking y'all to the top. All right, okay. This is the last y'all ever seen of me. Do I dare? Do I dare? I know this is not the right way, but do I dare? It's funny how so close can seem so far. I've gone this way already. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. A lot of the times we turn around when we're an inch away from where we wanted to get to. So I'm going up to the top, baby. Let's do this.
I'm gonna say it like this, guys. I know, okay? I know that if my life was lost, that if I was no longer here and I was to, you know, die tomorrow, every single person who I knew in private that talked bad about me, The people on business side of relations who, tried to attack me once I was no longer of use to them. All the people who, when I was of use to them and I had a way to make them money, cared about me. I know those same people would be on Twitter and would be on YouTube saying, rest in peace, we loved you. You were so near and dear to us. We care for you. We love you. It shouldn't take someone's death for you to recognize how important they are for your life. And more importantly, you shouldn't let petty bullshit get in the way of somebody that you love. If you love somebody, you tell them today. If there's somebody in your life who you have a problem with, you fix it today. If there's somebody who you haven't reached out to, but you know they're going through a hard time, you pick up your phone, you run to them just to see them and say, are you okay? Lives get busy while we're chasing careers, chasing money, but the most important thing is we should be chasing each other's love and taking care of each other. Thousands of people have made videos about me since July 15th. But my question to them, if my life were lost, was that video and was that view and was that dollar amount that got put into your bank account off of the demise that you depicted onto my image worth my blood? Was it worth it? At the end of the day, how many days, seconds of sleep would you lose if my life were lost? Or would my life be lost and then you would sit there and be like, shit. What July 15th showed me is who's truly there for me. And I don't mean to offend nobody who's ever been in my life, nobody who's ever tried to fix me or care for me. I'm not trying to offend it. And if the shoe doesn't fit, please don't take it personal. But when I reflect and look back and saw everything that's happened since then, the list was very slim, very slim. And I want everybody on the internet to know, since this is the last chance, I'm gonna have to tell it to you because tomorrow I am giving away this channel. Those anonymous comments that you leave, that a lot of people say like, why do you care? They're just the comments. To some people, those things matter. Because even if it's an anonymous comment, even if you don't think that person reads it, even if you don't think it affects that person, I promise you it does. I promise you it does. Some people are better at handling it than others. Some people have thicker skin. But to some people who truly care, it does. It has an impact, it has an effect. And I know I cannot change the way the internet is, but I can say this. If you don't have anything nice to say in a comment, why say it at all? Why say it at all? None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. We're all born the same way. We all shit the same way. We all sleep the same way. We're all gonna die the same way. We don't even have room to judge another person. And I'm talking as a hypocrite because I've judged my whole life. But I swear I'm changing. I swear with each day I'm getting wiser, more knowledgeable. I read more, I pray more. I serve my Creator more. We all have room to change. But none of us are perfect to judge another person, because unless you can look in the mirror and say, damn, that guy is perfect, God would love that guy to return to me, you're not perfect. So how can you judge someone else for not being perfect? I think if there's one thing I want you guys to do, this is my final ask. Reach out to somebody today who you have wronged or that has wronged you. Even if somebody has wronged you, reach out to that person, whether it be through a text or a call, and just be like, you know what? I forgive you. Because life is too damn short. Because you could lose your life tomorrow. I could lose my life tomorrow. And I cannot spend the rest of my life thinking that I didn't fix things with you over something so petty. The problems we have with each other, the little petty problems that we make so big in our lives because life creates greed in us, creates jealousy in us, creates envy, creates hatred. Those little problems that we make such astronomical problems all get eliminated when we realize one day we're all gonna die. God forbid that person that you didn't get a chance to say sorry to dies tomorrow in an unimaginable way, and you never got to tell the chance to tell that person I'm sorry. Or to tell the person that you were hurt by that person, or to just fix amends with that person. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. How many times have you seen a musician die and the next day, every single song that they ever release is #1 on the charts? All of a sudden, people who never even listened to a song of this person is tweeting about them saying, rest in peace, I cared for you. Tell it to them while they're alive. Fix problems while they're alive. So many times we see somebody suffering, going through the worst shit, and they need somebody. They need somebody. You don't know how many times I sat there and I woke up each morning when I was thinking of suicide, looking at my phone saying, what? Like, I'm not asking for attention, but I am asking for love. Where is it? All it takes is a text. All it takes is a phone call just to make sure somebody's good. But instead of making sure somebody's good and trying to help them out of their problem, what do? We enhance their problem by talking about them, discussing how bad they are, discussing how bad the problems that they have are, making it worse for them. I ain't gonna be the change. This video is not gonna be the change. Read my comments, y'all. Read my comments. A lot of people always laughed at, haha, watch how all the negative comments get deleted. Let me tell you why the negative comments get deleted. I don't have social media anymore. I don't upload videos myself anymore. You wanna know why? Because whenever my brain saw a negative comment, it triggered my thoughts of suicide immediately, because that's an issue that I have. Especially now being off of medications and being able to feel so freely for the first time in my life. The second I saw anything negative, even if I read 100,000 positive things, my brain got triggered. So I had to have a friend of mine monitor all my comments, just in case I were to go read my comments, I don't see anything negative, because yes, you can call it weak. Call it whatever you want, but that's just how my brain operates. That's why there weren't negative comments. I can't go watch other YouTube videos that I'm in, because I can go to a random video that I'm featured in for 2 seconds, go down and read the comments, and it's another person talking about how much of a piece of shit I am. Why do I care? I don't know, but I do. I don't want to lose my life over it anymore, because I know who I am. I know what I'm worth. I love myself. I know God loves me. There's 3 things in life. There's 3 realities that you have. It's how your friends and family see you, how you see yourself, and how God sees you. God doesn't see you negatively. God doesn't judge you based on your negative actions or your mistakes or your sins. Everybody who believes in religion believes God is the most gracious, the most merciful, the most forgiving. Then who are we not to forgive? Who are we to hate? Who are we to condemn? Who are we to publicly vilify and say one thing or another about a person? It's not worth it, y'all. It's not worth it.
Oh my God, I'm shaking. That was easily the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life. The sun, the beauty. Oh, I created my own path and got to my own destination. Let me sit down. I feel euphoric. I just dropped something. My AirPods just went out of my pocket, I think. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, I let go a lot more than just my AirPods this trip. Woo! Man, we spend our lives chasing money, chasing careers, making a living. And we spend very little of our lives making a life. Money was never gonna make me happy. Subscribers were never gonna make me happy. Views were never gonna make me happy, because I wasn't happy within. And I'm so excited to give away my YouTube channels next week. I'm giving away this channel, I'm giving away Dose of Fousey, and I'm giving away the Fousey channel. And whoever's hands it lands in, I hope it provides them whatever it is that they are searching and yearning for, because it served me and I am happy to let them go. Woo! I started this channel on March 25th of 2011. And today's the last day of it. Whenever this video goes up, this is the last day, and that's why it's so hard to let go. The chapter is closed. Oh, but it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful to be able to let go.
To anybody going through thoughts of suicide, who doesn't have somebody reaching out to them, who feels alone, who feels like there's no way out, I ask you and I urge you to please hold on. To please hold on. I know. I know. Life can be shitty. Life can be rough. Life cannot make sense. Life can get you to look up in the sky and saying, damn, God, where are you? If God is real, why am I going through this? But I urge you to just hold on. Because as I've said before, the one purpose we have in life is to find our life's purpose. We all have one. We're all here on this earth with a purpose. And our purpose is how to make the world a better place. But we don't see that. We don't see that. I love you guys. To anybody I've ever offended, to anybody I've ever hurt, to anybody I've ever triggered for whatever reason, to anybody I've ever lied to anybody I've ever, whatever it is, whatever feeling of resentment you have in your heart towards me, let this be an opportunity for me to say I'm sorry. Because I'm not going to have a chance to say that after this week. I'm sorry. All my actions throughout the years, all the different versions of me that you have seen, was just a guy trying to find himself amidst all the chaos that is the internet. Action, reaction, Sometimes I wish that I never did pick up the camera on March 25th of 2011. Sometimes I wish that I did just stay doing comedy skits and, videos that made people happy and didn't bring a different side of me into this. Because at the end of the day, what I've learned through this whole ordeal is it's not worth it. The money's not worth it. It's not. And I want all of you guys to know that if in your head right now you're telling yourself, I'm not happy right now, but when I get to where I want to be in my career, I will be happy, you're not. Because you have everything that you need to be happy right now in your heart. You have it. And you have to accept that before you chase anything else externally. Nothing else is going to bring happiness but the true happiness that lives inside you. The love you have inside you. Life is built on love. Happiness is built on love. True success lives with love. Throughout my career, people always ask me, what is the meaning of success? Want to know what true success is? Being happy, being true, being loving. It's not having millions of dollars. It's not having fancy cars. Because you can have millions of dollars and you can have fancy cars, but you could still be miserable and then wondering, why am I not happy? True success is being happy in whatever it is you're doing. Truly happy in doing the right thing. All we got is each other. We are the people. My entire YouTube career, I know I've had a shitty way of showing it and a shitty way of doing it, but I've always tried to kill hate. Ironic, right? The person who was the most dramatic, caused the most problems, who YouTube views as a PR issue, doesn't believe in hate. I wish I had a better way of trying to convey that message. I wish I did a better job, but I did all I could. And I made a promise, and I gotta fulfill that promise now. When I announce who the channel goes to tomorrow, I wish all of you the best of luck. And just know, I don't even know. I just don't want to stop talking because I remember how good it feels to talk to someone. And I used to talk to you guys all the time when I was going through shit.
Woo! Woo! We are so much more capable than we know, guys. We are limitless. We can do whatever. We can be whatever. We can achieve whatever. So who's to say one day we won't see a world that lives in harmony, in world peace, full of love, full of happiness, with no hatred, with no racism, with no evil. I'm talking too much. Even Siri popped up on my phone and I didn't even press anything. I love you guys so much. This is the end of my chapter. Next time you see me, I'll be giving away Dose of Fousey, and then Fousey, and then finally handing over this channel, FouseyTube. I love you guys so much. And for, I think, one of the last times ever, I'll see you next time. where the grind don't stop. The tea stays green, and the lions stay roaring. And don't forget, in the words of young Efren Ortiz, rest in peace, don't ever sweat the small stuff, because God is too great and life is too beautiful.